I had just received a call for a man beating a woman at a gas station. I responded down to the gas station, and when I got there, I noticed two women sitting in a gray car. I went to approach them, and before I got to them, a male came from the east corner of the gas station. And I said to him, "Everything's all right, just wait by this yellow Jeep." With that, he punched me in the face and leg swept me. And as he did that, I fell to the ground, and my radio was knocked out of its holder. He then started beating my head into the cement. A woman had approached, and I could see her, and I said to her, "Call 911. Tell them it's a 10-1, which is our code for a police officer needing assistance." At that point, he kept on going, beating me, kicking me, jumping up and down on my body, and then he started going for my gun. I remember thinking to myself, if this gun comes up, I'm as good as dead, and I kept on fighting for the weapon. And then the most sickening sound I've ever heard was the snap of that holster, and he was holding the gun. He stood over me, and he pulled the trigger. I saw the flash of the muzzle, and I looked down into my uniform, and I saw a perfect hole. And something had distracted him at that point, and I didn't realize it then, but what it was my backup was on the scene. I made it into the gas station, the mini market area, and I took the phone from the woman who had called 911. I got on the phone and I said, "It's a 10-1, he's got my gun." At that point, I remember that the gunman had the weapon now pointed in my stomach. I had told the woman who was holding the phone to get behind the counter and that I was going to lay on top of her, and that I figured my vest worked once, it would work another time, and I could protect her with it. I put my head into a crevice, figuring he could shoot up my body. The vest had saved me once. I was hoping it would work again. I heard a barrage of gunfire, and then it was quiet. I got up. I walked out towards the entrance of the mini market, and I stood there, and one of the officers ran up to me, says, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm all right." And he said, "No, you're shot." And with that, they took me to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, it was learned that the bullet actually did remain in the vest. And the doctor said that that shot was actually fatal had I not been wearing the vest. I've been since promoted, so things are going well. I got married since then, and I'm also expecting my first child. So all of that would not have been possible had I not put that vest on. And the irony to it all is that morning when I got dressed, I forgot to put my vest on. I had to go back and put it on. And that's pretty much what happened on December 10th, 1998.